So this is what we have. Alright, so now we're going to mix our dry ingredients. I'll be moving this inside so that we can have space to do the mixing. So I'll measure out my flour. Leveled. This is 1 cup. Okay, so this is supposed to be 420 grams. So we're supposed to do 4 cups and 1/3 cup. So let's add that. So here. Originally, this should give you 2 to 3 8-inch pans, but I'll be using 6-inch pans so that I can get at least a higher, you know, I don't want it too flat, so I want it a bit, so that it's sizable at least. So I'm mixing in this is my allspice I'm currently adding. And allspice, for allspice, we're doing 2 tablespoons. Remember, it's fruit cake, so we're adding a spice. Alright, okay, let me bring it this way so that you can see properly. Obele spice. Then we also have our cinnamon. Oops. Cinnamon on the other side. How do I do this magic? Okay, so here I have my cinnamon. We all know what cinnamon and allspice is, right? They are normal spices that you can actually use to cook on a normal day. It's not like it's one. I don't have the containers here, so just to make carrying it easier for me, I don't have too much bulk to carry. Is the reason I just measured it out so that it's easier for me. So 1 tablespoon for cinnamon. I mean, if you know cinnamon, if you know that cinnamon is quite strong, so don't add way too much so that it doesn't overshadow some of the things you're also going to be adding. Alright, then we're going to go in with our nutmeg. So my nutmeg. I'm going to have it grated in. Since I didn't grate it down before, let me grate it in there. If I have grated it before, I can just add it to the mix and not have to grate. Or perhaps you prefer, you want a sachet, like there's one that usually comes in a sachet, right? So you can also use that. It totally depends on you, but I prefer this one because it's more, you know, like direct, it's natural. You get everything from the sauce, and because we want to give our family and customers, even if you're going to make the cake to eat for yourself, you want to have the best, right? So why not get direct from the source? Okay, so this was actually a big seed, and so far we've brought it down to this. See how tiny what's left is. So that I don't injure myself, I'm trying to take it easy. Alright. Yep, so this is basically what's left. It's very tiny. I won't be able to hold it any longer. So here we go. Yes, then we're going to add our baking powder, and that's it for the dry ingredients. If you want, you could add your zest at this point. We still remember what the zest is, right? Okay, so baking powder. Okay, so 1 tablespoon. At this point, you go in with your spatula, just give everything a good mix. I think if you also wanted, you could sieve again at this point, right? I'll have to put off my fan to do that, but before I do that, let me just give this a good mix. Smells delicious. I cannot wait for the final result of this cake, honestly. Because what? How can cake smell so good? Right? Honestly, this smells so good. So good. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go through the other videos I have up on the channel as well. I'm pretty sure you get to learn 1 or 2 things. I mean, you can also drop your questions, your contributions, your suggestions, and any other recipe you think you want to see me try out or teach on, so that we can do it together as usual. Alright, so I have this mixed up. I'm putting in your zest. Please, just the back, not the whiter part inside, right? Because that part is usually a bit bitter, so that you don't have such a wonderful cake, and at the end of the day it turns out bitter. Okay, you can use your knife too if that's what you prefer. Alright, like this, I'm just doing a little bit of this. And I think what I have here is fine. I'll just add the one for the orange as well. Okay, so this is the one for the orange. I used to have a FruitCake tutorial video. I don't know how I lost it. I don't know how it got suddenly deleted from my phone. But well, if we did it before, we can do it again, right? Okay, I think this is fine. So that's that. I think we can see the zest in it, right? So, oh well, move certain things to the side so that we can have our space over here. Now we're coming back with this because we are going to be mixing, right? So, oops. Please, if you're not sure of your eggs, don't break them directly into your bowl. Don't break them directly into your bowl to avoid hadino. So that you're on the safer side, just in case you have any bad ones. It's easy for you to, you know, quickly take it out and not spoil the rest of your work. Okay, so always to be on the safer side, crack your eggs into a bowl first and check them out before you pour. Saved by my own advice. Wow. You see? Saved literally by my own advice. This is already going bad. And I've just had these eggs for a little while. Not so long. Is it? Yeah, not so long. But anyway. See why we say be perceptive. Use your Holy Spirit at all times, in all things. Because I literally could have just spoiled this with just one egg. Yes, it's that bad. Could have just spoiled everything with just one bad egg. Alright? So always make sure to do your tests. Break and then pour. Okay? Okay, that's my bag. Okay, so mixing. See what I say? Always ensure that you mix properly, right? Always ensure that you mix properly. Mix, yes. At this point, I have a baker friend who says this is the part she doesn't like the most. Like, this is the most annoying part of baking for her. Because why does the egg have to come and scatter our sugar and butter, right? But then again, it just feels like when you have certain plans for your life and then it's not going the way you expect, and you keep praying about it, and it's looking like God is scattering things. But eventually, you know that the same way you mix, and it's only a matter of time, everything becomes beautiful again. You know, that's how the Lord works, right? So it's only a matter of time. Everything comes back together. So whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is you're facing, it's only a matter of time. This too shall pass. All right? So now that we have that, we're going to keep alternating. We'll put in our eggs, and then we go in with our flour mixture, right? So you keep alternating eggs, flour, till you exhaust both mixtures, right? Both your eggs and then your flour mixture, till everything is exhausted. You just keep going like that. All right? And yes, it is a fruit cake. Of course, we have more flour, because at the end of the day, we're going to have more wet ingredients. Remember, we have our soaked fruits, so that is liquid. So even if you have more dry ingredients, for now, trust the process and keep going. Trust the Lord and keep going. All right. See? Only a matter of time, right? Everything comes back together. Everything becomes beautiful again. So, you see the color of our mixture, our batter is already changing. We haven't even added our trickles, browning, and the rest, right? Because of the spices we added to our flour, it's already giving us, you know, the fruity. Yep.